I've always been, I think I've always been artistically oriented, and I have artists, one particular artist, my uncle, Carlos Fontsere, who um, is no longer with us, unfortunately, but he lived a long time, and he was a well-respected artist in Spain. And so, I have that in my lineage. And I used to, and also I have an aunt on my mother's side who is an artist as well.
Hmm.
And I used to draw a lot when I was a kid. When I was in school, decorating my notebooks with his drawings and things like that. And I was always encouraged in that, not necessarily on my school books, but I was encouraged in pursuing drawing and things like that. And like a lot of people, it sort of went by the wayside as I discovered other things, and I didn't pursue it professionally. And but I think it was always there. It never went away. And I'm a visual person. I'm interested in the visual aspect of things. Um, Even in terms of drumming, you know, when I would set up, if I set up my drums, I always would go out and look to see what they look like from the front,
Ah, yeah,
to see
yeah.
if everything was kind of proportioned right and was symmetrical and things like that. And, you know, I could never stand if cymbals were all kind of flopping one way or another. I like that they were like straight, and um, so I think I have always had that visual component to my personality. And I had a job several years ago, maybe 12 or 13 years ago, outside of music, where I was doing construction. And whenever we would buy supplies or whatever, like going through a hardware store, I would see things and think, and I'd love to take that and turn it into something artistic. I'd like to take that piece of paneling and paint on it, or I'd like to take that, uh, those tools and put them together, make something artistic, something visual with it. That was always in there somewhere. And so one day and on tour, just to make a little extra money, when I had used cymbals or heads, I would try to sell them to fans, autographed, that sort of thing. And
Yeah.
one day it just struck me, maybe it'd be interesting to you know paint on them. I can't say that it was actually solely my idea. I think I saw somebody had done that, and I can't remember who or where I got that idea. But I thought, well, one day I need to just buy some paint and give it a try, see what happens. And then one day I just did. I just bought some inexpensive craft paints and had no shortage of broken cymbals and drum heads, and just started trying, just seeing what would come out of it, and just found that I really enjoyed it. And that was in late 2019, and was able to sell a few, which was really gratifying that somebody would want to buy them, and started posting them online and things like that. And as I was looking around online at Instagram, or just Googling artists and seeing what they did to try to get inspiration and try to develop my own style of doing things, I got more and more into it. And it just resonated with me much, to a level that I didn't expect. And so I wanted to pursue that. And at first I didn't think about it as anything that would interfere with playing drums or anything like that. But it was just taking up more and more of my attention. And I just started to feel more and more passionate about the idea of creating something from the ground up, or from the canvas up, of my own, that didn't have any collaborative aspect about it at all, which, not that there's anything wrong with collaboration, but I've been collaborating all my life. And, even then, I never had um, a hand much in writing material, because I'm not a songwriter. I can't play guitar, I can't play piano or anything like that. Um, I can sing, but I can't necessarily construct melodies. So I had very little to do with the actual songwriting process, which is
I see.
fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But um, but this was something that, like, I could explore creatively completely on my own, and it was up to me to say what direction it would go. It was up to me to say when something was finished or not finished, and that just really appealed to me. And so yeah, it just spoke to me, and I have this, image of myself, hopefully, like my uncle one day when I'm a lot older with this body of work. I would look at I'd look online and see these guys who are painters in their studio and just stacks and stacks and stacks of stuff they've done, canvases that they've done over the years, just this huge body of work. And so much of it is so, incredible. And I just think, oh man, I want to participate in that to the greatest degree I can. And I'm still going to play drums. I'm always going to play drums. Maybe hopefully I can integrate drumming into some kind of visual art form, like
Yes, that
have
would be
somebody
cool.
dump paint on me while I'm playing, you know.
But
Um,
if you check out, I'm not very cool. I'm not very down with the kids, but I know on TikTok there's
mhm.
an account called TikTok Drummer, and he does something like that. And
Uh-huh.
he's got a drum set and there's paint pouring and it's splashing everywhere. But it's really cool. But I'm not, that might be somewhere to look for inspiration and do something
Yeah.
slightly
I have
different to what he's doing or something like that.
I haven't seen that, but I should check that out because that
Yeah.
sounds exactly I've had visions of doing that myself.